Yo, what's up guys, and welcome again to my channel. And today we're gonna be looking at one of my favorite projects. We're gonna be basically looking at how I took this, turned it into that, out of this. Without any further ado, let's get into it.
Yeah. Thanking everyone who stuck around. What goes up eventually goes down. What goes around comes around. And what was once below must not go up. Yeah. Smoking loud at George Lewis house. All this shit to make my mama.
Yeah, and that's how we start the show. So in order for me to make this console table, I had to have an old desk which I could recycle in the first place. Now that's where my problem comes in. Do you guys remember that other video that I made of my floating table? If you don't, you see the link up there connecting you to it. I basically used the second old desk that I had to create that floating table. Now that was not a problem. The only problem is when I was making this console table, I never actually took a video of me going through the process of creating the console table like I did with the floating table on the video that you can see currently running. So in order for me to solve this problem, I had to turn to paint and recreate the old school desk literally from scratch, and this is how the whole stop motion and my drawing actually went. So as you guys can see, I had to start by drawing my draft first at the top left corner before I actually started with the real thing. As you can see it on the bottom right there. It wasn't the most easiest thing to do, but I finally got it done. Yeah, it took me around 4 to 6 hours to actually get the drawings done and demonstrate how I created the console table out of it. So like on the next clip, as you'll see, this is how I constructed the whole chair, bit by bit, piece by piece. So let's get into it, man. If, as you can see, I started off by removing that wood where we sit on the desk, and I went on to measure halfway point of it where I'm gonna cut it out. I basically just cut it in half, and I decided I'll use whatever parts that I use later on. So I did actually slice it all the way through, and I moved it to the other side, kind of like what you guys saw on the video. I think this is actually quite accurate, no? But otherwise, from there I went through to the wood. I started removing the wood piece by piece, and obviously because I was using art, I had to repopulate back the steel. I took away the supports that were helping out the strength of the angles there, and I was just left with 4 pipes basically, of which these 4 pipes, I assembled them together, and I sent them through to the welding station. So as you guys can see here, I'm kind of assembling them together, putting them in the order that I want to see them as soon as I've welded them on. And now let's go to the welding time when I was welding there. Yeah, so I did all the welding, finished up all my welding, and then after that I decided to do a little drawing for you guys where I show you the, I don't know what we call this view in engineering, but it's kind of like the front, back view, sides, all the sides views basically of the whole project, and so that you guys have an idea of how it looked like when I was creating it, so that when you're looking at it now, it can be a lot more clearer for you guys how the whole table is made up. And here's my preliminary plan that I had sketched down before I started creating the whole console table. So that was quite a pretty good one to start off with. Yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to how we have this right here, this ugly ass type of looking thing. Anyways, it's all because of all the rust, and I've got a magic key for it. Next up, we've got the flat disc. This, ladies and gentlemen, by far is my favorite tool in my toolbox. This thing makes shit look so shiny. I don't know, I just enjoy working with this. I could do it the whole day and whole night. But let me end this part of this video right here, and then on the next video we're gonna be diving deep into how I use that disc to make this console table shine like an MF. Alright, sweet my people. On the next video, we're gonna be going deep into the cost of it and how I actually took time to, make this become as it is right now. Thanks a lot for watching my channel. Catch you guys on part 2 of creating a console table.